So in a lot of these underground type beats, they'll be using some sort of sample, which is usually derived from like a few serum instances like layered over each other, and sometimes vocals, but usually it's just like a lot of layered pads. So that's what I did here. For this first pad, I just layered a few chords together. For this second one right here, I just sort of added a melodic element. And then finally I added an ARP throughout the entire thing, just to kind of make it move a little bit faster, give it a little bit more rhythm. And all together, it sounds like this. I started off this beat by importing the sample, and the first thing I did was I turned up the attack a little bit, just so it doesn't make a clicking noise between each section. And as you can see, it's kind of already sounding like ethereal and kind of like dreamy, which is exactly what I was going for. And I set it to beat slicing because I made the sample in the same BPM of the final beat so that I wouldn't have to do any like complicated stuff with the BPM. So anyway, I ended up slicing it up, and each of these beats is kind of like has like its own cool unique sound. So I just chopped it up and put it together like this. So it's like kind of a dreamy, trippy, cool, like kind of background noise. And then in a lot of these like new underground type beats, the 808 is usually the main melody. So that was the next thing I added, was this overused 808. And the melody goes something like this. I also added a ton of percussion. So I had added these rim shots, I added a shaker, and layered the shaker with the hi-hat. I added this little perk thingy. That little thingy, I love that. So I did like 4 different hi-hat patterns. But yeah, I just kind of went a little spazzy with all of these. So that's what the hi-hats sound like all together. Then I added this kind of reverberated like distant snare. And then I added this clap for a little bit of bounce. Along with this open hat. And then another reverberated rim shot for like the main snare. And then along with the 808s, the whole drum pattern together sounds like this. And then with the sample, that's just the entire beat. There's not really much else. The melodies in these songs, it's just like I said, like the 808 is the melody, and that sort of carries the song. So altogether, this is the full beat.